Andrea Bellotti.
Hello everyone, you just can't see me right now.
Step forward. Bellotti against Dragosha. It's a superb penalty and a wonderful start for Torino. Inside
Torino already with one goal.
By goal to nil.
Cool as you like from Bellotti, but he took his time, didn't he? Just for a minute, I thought, well, he's taking too much time. However,
that's what this camera looks like. Hey.
Just getting himself calm and set, and tucked it away. But Longo, the absolute delighted. Here's the penalty. Here's one. Very harsh. I I'm not sure what
I have no muscle.
In that sort of position, but it was given.
I don't have any muscles.
Bellotti got the chance, and he tucked it away.
I'm a noodle boy. I'm a professional noodle boy.
You just see Dragosha. Look how much time he's taking as well. Most of the last minute, dove to the right. Bellotti just tucks it away the other side.
A dramatic start. Andrea Bellotti scoring for the third game in a row in Serie. And Lazio, just like at the weekend against Fiorentina, have fallen behind. A test of their character in that game and their hunger to bounce back. See if they... Here's Luis Alberto, the match winner at the weekend. Maintain now for Torino. He's been fouled. That was Parolo. Not the first foul given away by him either.
No, you're quite right. Left his leg in yet again. First it was Aina on the other side of the pitch. This time, Mate gets collected.
Here's Rincon. Defenders worry them. Holding midfield player. Combative character. Bremer. Not too much of that. So Felipe Caicedo, a quick throw too. Rincon, the covering man there for Torino. This is Patrick. Now Stefan Radu back in the team this evening, the long-serving Romanian.
I haven't eaten yet.
Mobley with the layoff towards Luis Alberto.
Oh! Yeah, that might help.
Good header there by Serie.
There we go. Nope.
Patrick.
That's not working. Hold up.
Before they went away to Atalanta last week, 21 games unbeaten, a remarkable run for Lazio, but that was ended by Atalanta. On their travels, they're behind again here. Lazio is well forward there. Aina puts the ball behind for a corner, but decent response here, Tony.
Yes, it certainly is. Lazio clearly had plenty of confidence. There's so many minutes left in this game, so keep playing their stuff. Aina had to clear it as well there because there's no doubt Lazio was going to snip in and put it back across goal. But would certainly like to bounce straight back Lazio, but Torino, well, their noses in front, and they're growing confidence.
Hello.
Patrick. Serie was sluggy and overhit. Player Francesco Acerbi, who scored a sensational goal in that reverse match in October.
Yes. You guys hear everything okay? Let me just pull up the... Hello everybody, welcome.
Lorenzo Di Silvestri, a right wing back for Torino. A former Lazio player, began his career there, born in Rome. Made his Serie A debut for Lazio 13 years ago, then left for Fiorentina, and was amongst the goals in this fixture last season. And Torino beat Lazio by 3-1.
Can everyone see me okay?
Nice crossfield pass there by Radu. This is Lazari.
I mean, it's salad. With the raspberry vinaigrette.
Here's Alberto dropping deep. Looking for Caicedo and Kulu though with the challenge, and there's a break on now for Torino.
Yeah, I was out this morning, so...
This is Simone Verdi.
Just got back.
Nice Bellotti with a chance to shoot.
Oh.
And Lazio's defence there was exposed again.
They actually
Lupe
were.
in the
There,
chat. We got
He
Lupe.
took it on a bit further
Lucia
instead.
D was
To
in here
Belotti
earlier. How's
as he
everyone doing?
shoots. There's a deflection that gets it over the bar, but better play from Torino, finding space on the counter.
I don't want this one.
Another dead ball situation for Lazio to contend with, and Verdi stands over the corner. A swinging ball by him. Torino defends the near post for Lazio.
Let her smell it so she knows she doesn't want it. It's a salad bud.
Lorenzo Di Silvestri with the throw. He goes short for Mate. The block there was a painful one. Surely he was
Busy
wincing.
bee, yes.
Just taking the wind out of him, hasn't it? So he's jumping up and down. It was on his arm. Not so sure, but
Serie,
this is better from Torino as well. Just pushing up,
Excuse me, Serie.
trying to keep the pressure on. I think interesting the formation for Torino. Normally they went with 3 up top. This time just going with Belotti up top and Verdi behind, trying to have a more solid midfield 5. Really, it's a matchup, isn't it? Same as Lazio's formation, 3-5-2.
Another examination of Lazio's defence coming from this. Another Verdi corner. A whole posse of players waiting to attack it. Again, it was the near post area and Perotho got it away.
Hello everybody, welcome
Rincon.
to Monster Sports
High
Entertainment.
and
I'm
hanging
your
ball
host,
forward.
Molly. We are watching some Italian soccer.
This is Patrick.
I'm just having a
He's
snack.
just nudged off it unfairly. Free kick given away by Verdi.
Just got home.
Verdi's an interesting player, isn't he? Because no doubt he's got talent, but since coming from Napoli, he hasn't really performed. We haven't seen the best of him. Hasn't had many opportunities either, so this is a very important night for him.
His first start since February in the home defeat here to Sampdoria, a game in which he scored. His only goal of the season
Don't
for
forget to smash
Torino.
the thumbs up button.
Here's Johnny.
On your way in.
Salvatore Sirigu had to be alert there as that ball squirmed towards the near
Like,
post area.
subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you get notified every single time we're live here on this channel. We are on the Monster match to 2K subs.
A torrid time, Torino, before lockdown, losing 7 games on the spin, 6 of those in Serie A, and a cup loss 2 to Milan. They were as high as 8th in the table in mid-January, but it's been a dramatic slide down the standings since then. But long way to go here. A win though this evening would be a massive boost to their survival prospects. Slianko's drill ball, but overhit for Verdi.
That was too straight, but you're certainly right. But consider last season, Torino finished 7th, Lazio were 8th. So now, unfortunately, Lazio got twice as many points as Torino have this season. So no doubt, 19-20 has gone very
A little bit of
different ways, but
everything.
Torino
How's
just
it
need to
going?
survive and rebuild for next
How's it
season. But for Lazio, well, they got prizes in
How
their
are you
eyes,
doing?
haven't they? So nothing less than 3 points tonight.
First of 2 trips to Turin still to come for them. But they go to Juve on match day 34. They'll hope to still be up there in contention by that point. Patrick. Mitrovic-Savic. That's up there for offside against AMYAMOR Lazio.
Oh, offside.
Both wing-backs certainly for Lazio are really important. Aina showing good strength and read where Lazio was going to run. Johnny on the left-hand side, Lazio on the right. Have really been key for Lazio. 2 very good players, plenty of energy, get up and down.
Hello. Yep, I'm almost 19 years old. Hello,
Velocity
Vanessa.
tussling away, just lost his footing. Battle between the two top scorers. It's Velocity who's made the impact early on here, but thanks to the handball by Ciro Immobile. It'll be interesting though, Tony, to hear what Inzaghi makes of that decision. VAR would have checked it, of course, but it did appear to be a bit harsh.
No, I think it was. I'm not sure what he can do. I didn't see either arm flailing out to the side. It was only a yard away as well, so for me it wasn't a penalty, but still he was, they've given it.
Immobile with his first chance of the game at the right end from his point of view, and the effort was blocked away, but there was an offside flag up.
That's his first sight at goal. She's got to be careful, because once they win the ball back, space opens up. Luis Alberto too late releasing the ball, Immobile too early with the run.
What's going on? Welcome.
Just offside, but that combination has been so productive this season. Luis Alberto, 13 assists so far.
Hello,
back
everyone.
to the form, not last season, but the season before. He managed 14 in total, so he really is having a very productive season.
There are great scenes of delight for the Olympico amongst those who were allowed in at the weekend when he got that winning goal against Fiorentina. Just to prove wrong, a few of the doubters who have been questioning Lazio's staying power. The switch of play there by Radu out towards Lazio, and it's a fantastic ball as well, but not for the first time. Lazio is flagged offside.
It's a tremendous ball, isn't it? From left to right. Actually, I think he's onside. It's the centre halves that look like they were playing him on, and of course it's the easiest position for a player to look across the line to see where you are on the pitch, but there's a couple of times you've been caught out.
I got my cheese nips.
It's up now to 18 goals for the season. Belotti, 12 of those coming in Serie. Player has been linked with the move away again come the summer, but Torino have been adamant that there's no need to sell him.
So good. That's okay, Luke.
3 years ago, he scored 28 goals.
Thank you for showing up.
Famously slapped a €100 million price tag on his head. No one came with that sort of sum back then. Such a talismanic figure to lead the attack for Torino. His opening goal here, his 9th successful penalty so far this season. Luis Alberto for Lazio, well read by Bremer, and then stepped away, not to be caught there by Immobile, who does now, of course, have to be careful on a yellow card.
He certainly does. That's a couple of times now the Torino centre halves have been on the front foot,
really
stepped forward, just nicked the ball on either Casado or Immobile. So defending well. Of course, when you have got 3 at the back, you can afford just to get that much tighter, knowing there's a spare man.
Flari's there, joining his number 2. Did have a brief spell playing with Torino in the late 80s. A journeyman career.
Hi, welcome.
He's been working as a coach with Lazio since 2014 and by Inzaghi's side for the past 4 years. Kulu, and is very composed defending. Di Silvestri.
Quite right, that was some defending, wasn't it? Cool as you like. That looks great when it comes off. When you then give it away,
okay.
You don't look so good, but that time, excellent.
Wasn't quite as composed in Rome in October when he was sent off in that 4-0 defeat, 2 yellow cards. Second of which giving away a penalty for a foul on Felipe Caicedo. Rincon, driven out towards Di Silvestri. This is Vianco. Ball by Salvatore Sirigi.
Was he good?
Macy just down there, and just got a bit of contact there from Parolo.
It's that man again, isn't it, Parolo? referee though did point or made a shape of a ball, because there's no doubt that Torino got a piece of it, got a piece of Mete as well.
Johnny's ball forward. Lianco, Di Silvestri. Here's Caicedo. And Milinkovic-Savic. Just come his way again. Into space now for Lazio. Lincoln clear. Well, Aina has to be careful here.
We're going to pull a goal from a penalty kick, by the
Ball
way.
in South London. Ola Aina, but he's made his home now in Serie. Made his first start after lockdown at the weekend. He's kept that place. It's a Cherby. It's had a fine season for Lazio. Torino. Well held up by Caicedo, and then Perono couldn't gather the return pass, and here goes Belotti.
Ooh, lads.
Was he clipped there by Perono?
Sorry, I'm
The
so
referee
hungry. I haven't eaten like anything all day.
has given the verdict Lazio's way. Here's Luis Alberto. Now Stefan Radu. Johnny. In with the right foot, inviting ball too, but just too far.
We're just
In
going to
front
get that
of the
goal.
late
Too
arriving
far.
Milinkovic-Savic.
Of course, Johnny very much left-footed. Comes back onto his right, can't quite find the same accuracy. Almost. Milinkovic-Savic at the back post was asking for the ball, and here
I am
earlier,
zoning off.
a great piece of play from Nkulu. Pass one, pass two, inside his own 18-yard box.
I'm going to put my cheese nipples away. Nipples away for later.
Patrick. Still in the
Hello,
Lazio
Jerry
defence in the
Leon.
absence of
How's it going?
Luis Felipe.
Welcome. Welcome everybody to Monster Sports
Outdone by
Entertainment.
a
Don't forget
number
to
of
smash the
First
thumbs
choice
up button
players
on
on the
your way
sidelines
in.
right now, Lazio.
Subscribe to the
With
bell
these games
notifications
coming
so you're
every couple of
notified when
days.
we're live.
He's going to test the depth of their squad. That's an area, Tony, where they do fall somewhat behind Juventus, who have plenty more resources by comparison.
Yes, you're absolutely right. And you look at other sides up there as well. Atalanta have a small squad, but Inter have a much bigger one. But Lazio do fantastic with what they've got. Absolutely.
Caicedo
23 minutes
played on
left
neatly
within
for
the
him
first.
over there. Big chance for him.
Eagle! How's it
Type
going,
of chance
Eagle?
normally gobbled up by
What's
him.
going
You're
on?
absolutely right. Really good play. Caicedo into Milinkovic-Savic and Immobile.
Oh,
He's
Jerry,
on the move
are you
already.
from Indonesia?
Understands exactly where the ball's going to be. Blasted in the back of the net. He's gone for power and missed.
In the spotlight at both ends so far, Ciro over there. Golden chance that for Lazio to get back level
What's everybody been up to
midway through
lately?
the first half.
Oh, he's been chilling out.
Ola Aina for Torino.
Hanging out.
Silvestri who was up there with the header.
I haven't been doing too much. Lupe!
Scored 3
Lupe
goals, but all in
with
cup games this season, 2 in the
the
Europa League
$9.99
qualifiers.
super chat, the $10 super
He was
chat.
back last summer and won the Coppa Italia this year too.
For your adult beverages, man.
Caicedo, good control again by
I
him.
need a couple.
A nice pass through from Milinkovic-Savic, who's gone for goal, and he can
Ooh,
produce
out of
some
nowhere.
special,
Lupe,
spectacular
how much
strike there.
appreciate that.
It was, but he's a confident player. Of course, we saw against Atalanta that he can score from that sort of range. That time, yet again, though, just getting underneath the ball slightly. Over it goes, but Lazio, since going a goal down, they're just playing their stuff, aren't they? Moving around well. Caicedo's looking more dangerous.
Another player, Milinkovic-Savic, who's raised his game again this season, a bit like Luis Alberto. Key players back towards their very best, and that's part of the reason why Lazio are right up there.
Yesterday, I'm like laying in
Serie
bed and I
team
hear my
last
dad
year
like laughing his
Finished up
ass
in 8th
off.
place in Serie
I'm like,
A,
what the
4
heck?
points behind Torino, but a real transformation this
I hear
season.
him
their
like watching a
fortunes.
video. on YouTube or something, and then he's like laughing his ass off, and then he's like, oh no, it was just an extreme. And I was like, oh, okay. Steeler kicking my ass to the curb.
Switch the play out to Johnny.
Oh my gosh.
Can he get beyond Di Silvestri? Yes, he can. It's a really good ball in too, but there's no one there to attack it.
It's a great ball, isn't it? See the accuracy on that left-footed cross. Put a cross, and at least believe it's coming into that area.
Some tests coming the way. Moreno Longo's team now. That's the
She ended up
pretty well here, despite being behind. Dictating the play.
Oh, I love Family Feud.
Winning a free kick now as Caicedo was caught from behind by a flailing arm of Bremer.
Jalissa was hosting it, and Jalissa was hosting it.
Yeah.
And anyway, she accidentally pressed a button while she was monitoring, trying to read everybody's stuff, and she unmodded me. And I'm like, oh my god, my answer was so bad I got unmodded.
Oh my god.
It turned into like Survivor.
Oh my god.
I got voted off the island real quick.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are wild.
Caicedo preferred to Joaquin Correa to partner Immobile this evening. Two very different styles of footballer. So he's won his free kick. What can Lazio conjure from it? Luis Alberto stands over it.
They were voted off the island.
Ball in, flicked away by the Yanko and kept alive by Immobile.
Oh no.
Yanko with header again. That gives the Torino defence a chance to push out.
Hi, Tripper.
Immobile's in there, Caicedo lurking too, and Akulu off the first time shows a good composure. So touch it back to his goalkeeper. And a break on straight away for Torino, led by Sasha Lukic.
Hey buddy, this is my cat, Tripper. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. That was the elbow.
Matey,
Oh, just knocked your
Lukic.
elbow out. She is 15 years old, and I've had her since I was 4 years old.
Belotti. Looking to whip that, I think, towards Di Silvestri rather than the far post area, but behind it goes for the goal kick.
Yes, I think he was looking for a ball crossing it. No other strikers in there, so this was the right wing back trying to get forward, but they try and kick bodies forward. I think Belotti, when Torino have the ball, of course what they are trying to do without the ball is to keep them nice and solid, the lines of defence, midfield and attack.
Precious. Baby.
Milinkovic-Savic need to thread that one towards Serie, but Aina read it well.
Oh.
Just found there by Caicedo. A yellow card shown for that, which again might be in the harsh category, and again it's one that means a suspension. It'll be a one-game ban there for the Ecuadorian.
Dominic Massa certainly has been getting that yellow card out pretty quickly during this first half. Just a pull on the shirt there, but it's ever so slight. If a yellow card was given for that every time, which to be fair, from that angle we can see it lasted a lot longer than I thought. Happens in the box many a time, but that is a yellow card, a silly one.
Lazio being a goal down, but now issues to think about for the weekend too, when they have a home game against Milan. They'll be missing two strikers for that game. Caicedo and Immobile will both be suspended. Threadbare squad be depleted yet further.
Got real. Yeah, I was laughing. Like, I just heard him laughing like so hard last night. I was like, what is he laughing so hard at? I was
Took
like,
over
oh my gosh.
early in February. Former player and youth coach with Torino. The rehydration break now as we
Cooling
Just
break.
towards the half-hour mark, so it's a one-goal advantage for Torino. The goal coming very early. For only 5 minutes. The penalty tucked away in very clinical fashion by Andrea Bellotti. But I think you'd say against the run of play.
Yes, there's no doubt that Lazio have had much more possession. There is Simone Inzaghi with plenty to think about. It's the header back in from Parolo that started it all off, and once the ball got volleyed towards goal, Immobile couldn't get out the way, but penalty was given, harshly. Bellotti doesn't matter. He doesn't mind, does he? No, tuck it away. It's his side 1-0 up, but since then, Lazio have been back into the game. The 2 yellow cards, their star strikers. That's a blow, isn't it? Certainly going forward for Lazio.
Remember, if Lazio were to lose this game, it would give Juventus, who go to Genoa later on tonight, the chance to pull 7 points clear at the top of Serie A this evening.
And the Razor play, my gosh. Yo, wild.
We were hoping to make it 9 league titles in a row. Lazio, their nearest rivals this season.
My gosh. No one tell her we're talking about her. Thank you all.
So the referee just double checking. Everyone's back in their rightful position once again.
That's good though.
So on we go again. Lazio's fight back. At the weekend against Fiorentina came in the second half. They were pretty lethargic in the first period. But up their game after the break, it was a controversial penalty that night which got them back in the game. Won by Caicedo. Scored by Immobile. Chevy. And Johnny.
Hi, Amy.
Given away there.
How's it going, Amy?
Into the handball.
What did I do?
And it was spotted. Free kick.
Hi, Amy. Oh, this one's sore too. Hello, Amy. What's going on, Amy? How are you doing?
Milinkovic-Savic. By Immobile. Laena with the touch. Patrick.
Amy, I'm eating cheese
Now
nipples.
Radu. 12.5 years with Lazio. Immobile nearly through there, linking with Caicedo.
10 out of 10 cheese nips.
Mate.
And I also have a crushed donut
Lukic.
here, which sucks.
Long and looking early towards Bellotti, who's done well, but it's a touch over physical there. The challenge for the Cherby. Free kick.
Again, both looking at the ball nice and early. Not too much wrong with that, but of course it's just more of a hopeful ball up to Bellotti. He's on his own up there against 2 or 3 Lazio centre halves. An easy role for him.
Dad, can you, is there like a paper towel there?
Lazari coming inside. Oh, he's done well. Who there, well stationed to clear for Torino. Cherby. Now Radu. Immobile. Caicedo. A bit tight and congested, and it's a free kick as Nkudu goes down.
Yes, Alberto was shouting for the ball when you're right. It is very tight in and around the box. Certainly Torino defenders, Caicedo and Immobile, trying to play a 1-2, but not enough space. And here earlier, Lazari going forward. Nkudu just stopped him.
Nkudu, very experienced defender,
Hello.
30 years of age now. Cameroonian who's played for Monaco and Marseille and Lyon. Barely missed a game in his time with Torino.
Hello, Tanaka? How you doing? What's going on?
Any control there with the chest by Cherby, and Bellotti was snapping away, and Torino now can commit some bodies forward. Mate. For Aina, like up for Bellotti, who was just caught there. It's a painful one for him. Referee allows play to carry on for the time being. Steve Silvestri, back to Mate. Velotti is still down, his teammates are carrying on. Bianco. Di Silvestri.
It's a twist donut.
Away by Radu. I'm sure he's too pleased his teammates didn't stop the game there.
That's right, it was Radu. We didn't actually see him coming, but what we do know that's Belotti. He will chase every single thing down, with his body in the way.
Foul there by Radu. The official said no, he just nudged Lukic out of the way. Bit of experience with the Romanian. It's a long punt down the pitch towards Immobile. Pretty obviously there. Pushed his man over Kulu.
God, he pushed him over pretty hard.
Kulu only has eyes for the ball. Immobile certainly didn't. Just tries to run straight into him. That was the problem.
Another testing
It
night
is
for
a
that
cinnamon sugar twist donut.
Nothing is coming easy for them in these first few games back since lockdown. Need to work really hard and dig in. Prove their mettle in this title race.
But I need water because my hands are sticky.
Acerbi.
My hands are all sticky.
Luis Alberto. Now Patrick, former Barcelona defender. Largely down the years been a backup defender with Lazio, but having a decent run now in the team. Radu. Caicedo with a layoff.
Somebody welcome to Monster Sports Entertainment. Don't forget
Milinkovic
smash.
Savic. Immobile.
And
It's going
thumbs
to
up
come his
button on
way.
your way in.
Snapshot again from him. Two sides of goal now, but they've both gone flying over the bar.
You're right. Load of power as well. It just bounced up for Immobile. A lot of ricochets in and around the box, but you expect someone who's got 29 goals, 28 goals so far this season. I'm already giving him one. To at least hit the target and make sure he
What
can
did I
make the
get
stop.
today?
But
Oh, I have pepperettes.
a couple of chances now.
28 Serie A, which is 5 ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hey, Cece.
21 in total this season across League and Cup combined. One short of matching his career best Serie A tally of 29 set a couple
After
of
that
years
healthy
ago.
salad, now into cheese nips.
Been
And
in
now
and out a
having
couple of
some
spells
pepperettes
with
on
Torino.
Maybe.
In his first, he scored 22 goals in one season before
Arthur!
moving on to
In
German
the
football
chat.
and Borussia Dortmund.
Steeler Nation with the
Third here.
$5 super
And a loan
chat.
spell from Sevilla
Coming in.
before his move to Lazio, where he's become a star.
That's okay, Steeler Nation. I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I think the pattern is pretty much set here, isn't it? Certainly Belotti's going
No,
to
he's
be
not
that
sleeping
lone
right now.
striker up there. Torino trying to get plenty of men
Probably have a nap
behind
after
the
this,
ball.
though.
Lazio
Don't
have
blame
to
him.
be
I feel
patient
like I
to
need
break
to
them
have a
down.
nap, too. Hey, babe. Leave me and my meat stick alone. What do you want? What do you want? I don't know, baby.
Radu.
Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Johnny. Signed for Malaga last summer.
Everyone's saying hello to each other in the chat.
Since Lulic, another who's had a lengthy spell in the team.
Oh, well, I almost fell over, bud.
Acerbi. Now to
I
Patrick.
got you.
Milinkovic Savic with the header down to Radu. And over there, back to Radu again. Looking towards Milinkovic Savic is there! That's a lovely move that by Lazio.
Ooh.
Fine football, it just
They were
lacked that
so close
clinical
to getting a
finish.
goal, but they just can't
I
get
just think
it.
he was straying offside as well. But Milinkovic-Savic always available on that back post, either with his head or, as he did there, with the volley, just going too early.
I'm also trying this cleanser
Well, the chances are coming for Lazio.
that I have been recommended so many times
Will
for
certainly
my
give them
acne.
heart.
And it's called
We're moving towards
Serie,
half-time, still shaving.
and it's
the
developed in
early velocity penalty.
dermatologists. So I'm gonna try this out and see if this helps, because I have tried a lot of different things for my acne and it's still just like, haha, I am here. You can't see it
This
on
is a
camera.
history.
Maybe you
The
can.
ball, but
I have so many like scarring and everything like that, and I hope that this might be able to help
Johnny
with my.
felt the force of that one. Now, 5 minutes to go to half-time. Important, I think, for Torino just to
With my
hang on and
acne.
get in there at the break with their goal lead. Lazio, of course.
Man,
would
this has
love
been
to get back
recommended to
on
me
level
multiple
terms.
times, and I
It's in
finally
Malu's
got it because it was
Alberto.
on sale. It's normally very expensive for this stuff. But prescriptions are more expensive, and those don't
Luis
work.
Alberto, Castado, Luis Alberto again, looking to slip that through for Immobile. Well, he used his body pretty well, it appeared, although he's been the player
Hey, baby,
penalised.
I have nothing more.
And again, he has to be careful on that yellow card.
He does, but I think he's unlucky again. I just think he's trying to use his body. The
got
ball
nothing,
is
but-
rolling his side of his foot. He's just put his foot there to put it down to protect the ball, but the anchor's gone careering
This is
through.
my baby.
Unfortunately, he's gone against Immobile again. He can't quite
She went outside
understand
yesterday.
why. Not his night so far.
For the first
It's
time in
one
like a
game
year,
back
and
coming up
she
for him.
loved
He'd
it.
be longer than that. Should a yellow card become a red here tonight?
You loved it, hey bud. She's just sitting, she's just like standing on my lap. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Don't forget to refresh the live stream.
Lianka.
Lupe! Boom! Getting a wrench.
Very.
With the wrench.
Velotti's on the move.
What's this?
Patrick saw that run coming though, but then gave the ball away.
it's a
Velotti,
flashlight.
so industrious. To win it back for Torino. Looking to maybe win a corner there against Patrick, but failing. Radu helping out, but then giving the ball away to Silvestri.
The poor cat.
Parolo back
That's
covering
10
now.
out of 10 videos of my cat.
Found a way out too. Luis Alberto. Can Lazio spring away here now in the breakaway? Immobile. Needs some support. He's picked out Lazari. Luis Alberto. Now Immobile. Brainward is who gets the ball away in acrobatic fashion. Good jump there by Parolo. It's a good spell this for Lazio. Down like Milinkovic-Savic. Lazari with the ball in. The anchor away that time. But still Lazio press. Johnny now. The anchor's there again. Lazari,
is so
relentless
close.
pressure. Parolo with a header. Serie with the parry.
Last has been so
Pretty flat point
close.
catch.
But Tor
Second
just
time
keeps
around.
blocking it out of the way.
Well,
And Tor has
eventually his
one
gloves
goal.
made a meal of that one, didn't he? But yeah, you're quite right. Lazio applying the pressure on Torino. Start coming in.
VP
left from the right.
still chilling out in the
It
chat.
was a tame header from Parolo, but Torino just hanging on at the moment to the break.
That's my neck hole. Call that my neck
Rossi's
hole.
giving away a free kick now.
My neck
Lazio
hole.
in a hurry to get on with the game.
That's really weird. I'm sorry. As you can see in yellow there, Monster Sports Entertainment. Those emojis are specifically for members only. We get exclusive content, behind the scenes stuff, and top secret recipes
Good run here by Caicedo.
on there.
Didn't quite
So
bring the ball under his
it's
spell though.
$4.99 per month. It's great. We do a
It's
lot
a
of
chance,
things
isn't it?
there.
It really is a chance. Great ball from Acerbi.
I got cat hair.
I say they actually got there in plenty of time, but just not the right contact.
This is Mason.
She's precious. She just is.
Good
just
flowing
loves-
first
just
half.
loves giving love.
Good tempo to it. Now Lazio's chance to attack again with half time. Not too far away at all.
Oh.
It's a free kick. Yellow cards out again.
for Simone Verde this time. Tried ever so hard to get back, but referee tried to play the advantage as for that pullback.
Oh. Yeah, how was that
And
not
Luis
anything?
Alberto,
Oh yeah, you got a yellow
given.
card for that. Better have got a yellow card for that.
Napoli in the book.
Almost halftime here.
On the brink of the half-time break. Maybe a problem coming the way of Salvatore Sirigu from this. So into first half stoppage time we go, which there are 3 minutes. Luis Alberto's ball in, and queuing up towards the back post area. There's the equalising goal. Well, maybe not. The flag up, I think, for offside to deny Cherby.
It's an excellent ball in, but Cherby is offside.
Oh, it doesn't count.
Torino held a good line. Held their nerve well.
Doesn't count because he was offside.
Cherby, excellent header, but doesn't count.
Yeah, not to be. The players hoping to make it 2 goals against Torino this season. Another let-off for Torino because Lazio have had a whole host of chances now to get back level before half-time.
Oh, yes. These emojis make me hungry. Hey, Firestar! How's it going, Cassandra?
Kudu. Good work there by Caicedo to Robin. Milinkovic-Savic.
I'm gonna do a
Caicedo.
cat in a box.
Decent first half. He swung that pass out for Lazari. Cross overhead.
I was thinking
Silvestri
beer
with the header. The best. There's Radu and now Johnny. That's Sirigu's ball. Milinkovic-Savic frustrated.
Yes,
Touched
my
by
dad
Belotti. Here's Verdi. See the Torino players slow to push up and support when Belotti gets the ball in the Lazio half of the pitch.
You're absolutely right. It was 2 against 5, and then nothing for 30 yards. Torino midfielders eventually get there, but there really is a gap, unfortunately, from midfield to the top of the pitch for Torino.
It's a containing job now. Got the early goal.
+3 for the stoppage.
Desperate to get to half time with the 1-goal lead intact.
Almost halftime here.
Mason, but it's time for him on the ball. Lukic. And he's Silvestri. Great first half from Torino's point of view.
This is my dance for y'all.
A troubling night so far for Lazio. And that is half-time. Well, Davide Massa, the referee who penalised Ciro Immobile in the very early stages of a handball here this evening. This was the disallowed equalising goal from Cherby. Given offside there when that...
There's music playing in the background. We can't have that. We can't have that. There we go. Although we can't have this music. It tickled the inside of my mouth when I did that. Okay. Let's see here. What we got? So we want happy music. We ain't down for none of that sad stuff. So let's see. If I had a chicken. I play If I Had a Chicken before. Is this the one I think it is? About to find out. Is this it? Hello? Ma'am? Hello? Okay, we are refreshing, and seeing how well this goes. This is it! Hello? Uh-oh. Oh no, I lost the backing to my earring. Oh no! I was like, why my ear feel like... Good thing my earrings are... These are real too, oh my gosh. I'll be right back. I have to go get a backing for my earring. Another song. Let's go down. Oh, yeah, we play that one. What's this one? Did I click it? No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. Should play like any second. The song isn't playing, so I am your entertainment. What did the dog say when it got to the store? You have to hear the answer to that in a quick second. I'm not even in the chat. Yeah, his reflexes are insane. Literally. So it was like my birthday, so I had a balloon up in the corner of the room, and it popped. And after it popped, my dad looked over at us and opened up his hand, and he caught the balloon that popped. Like it popped, and my dad just went like this and grabbed the balloon that was flying through the air. I was like, oh my gosh, how? Oh, well, thank you, Steeler. Thank you. My knee is itchy, but I can't scratch it too hard because I had knee surgery on this knee. VP, you do hear music. So I don't know where my scars are, so I can't like scratch really hard, so I'm just stuck doing this. There's none up here. Why are my knees so itchy though? What? Oh, my eye's itchy. Okay. Let's see. That one says new. That's not new. I've had that for a while. Keeping it 98 plus 2. So keep it at 100. Let's see what this one is. Oh yes, we've played this one before. What? What's this one? Welcome to the halftime show. Where oh. This gives me Coldplay vibes. I was up so early this morning. My gosh. AMYAMOR is back. Hello, AMYAMOR. Welcome back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about sports. Amber's in the chat. Me? Doing another whoosh for my acne, also me. Please stop touching my face. My muscles, they are non-existent. I have noodle arms. Like from my angle, like in person, they look like really skinny. But like on camera, they don't look skinny. Like they're like really skinny, but like on camera, it does not look skinny. But like it actually is. Noodle arms. It's okay. Hashtag noodle arm gang. Get that trending. Hashtag noodle arm gang. Ooh, Amy throwing shade at Steeler Nation in this chat. Oh, that's her little foot. Oh, did I touch your foot? Oh, I touched her foot. There we go. Preciousness. You're a precious baby. As I said the other day, I took my cat outside, which was yesterday. She loved it. She was having such a fun time. She had a grand old time. What kind of emojis there are? Wedding fun. What's this? It's like dun 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 dun. That's something from America. That's the presidential song. Isn't that called the presidential? I don't know. I don't know American things. I'm in Canada. Got a microphone with a cake. If anybody knows where that's from, there's a microphone with a cake. Let me know. Oh. Oh. Ah, yes. Oh, my dad would like this one. It's Halloween-y. I love Halloween. It's like the end of June. It's basically the beginning of July. Oh. This is the halftime show with Molly. We discover new monetizable music. Oh, I like this. Loud though, but I like this. Maddie asked Steeler about his TP. Steeler, how's your TP doing? How is your TP doing? What's going on with your TP? Orange TP, or is that tapioca? That's not a tapioca. Is tapioca a fruit? Tapioca's not a fruit. Okay, no, I swear to you, I'm smart. No, I'm not. Is tapioca a fruit? I looked dead serious. I was like, is tapioca a fruit? Oh my gosh. I'm going through some of these emojis. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, give me thy bread. There's a bread emoji. There are so many different professions. There is a writing room. There's Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. There's zombies. Is that a child zombie? That is. There is a pregnant woman emoji. A sign language emoji. My gosh, these are so bougie. That yarn ain't got no business being that realistic though. Some of these I'm like, how? Oh no, I don't have it. Listen. Oh my gosh, have you guys seen the prawn emoji? This is the halftime show. Hello everybody, welcome to Monster Sports Entertainment. I am Molly, your host. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button on your way in. Subscribe to the bell for notifications so you get notified every single time that we're live here on this channel. We're on the road to 2K subs. So, subscribe. Oh, the music stopped. The campfire song is. No. There is like an emoji for every. There's an honor emoji! Oh my gosh. Y'all see the honor emoji that I just put in chat? Yeah. Precious. Oh my gosh, there's a sloth, a hedgehog? I've never been through the emojis like this before. Like, is that Saturn? They got Earth from like all a bunch of different angles. Got the moon at every phase. And they got Saturn. What? Oh, there we go. Oh, yes. Turn that off. Turn that down. This here. That here. Boom. 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 And the game is back on.
Here's Manuel Lazio at right wing back.
For joining me for Molly's halftime show.
Stefan Radu. Johnny, keen to go beyond Lorenzo Di Silvestri. Torino have been pretty solid to this point, but they are a team whose defensive record is not great. They've let in 50 goals in Serie A so far this season. Only Brescia and Lecce have a worse defensive record.
They don't have a clear net.
Perolo's gone down there and he wins a free kick.
Yes, and also let's not forget last time out they conceded 4. They did produce a bit of a fight back. Back to 3-2, but they conceded another for 4-2, so
anyways,
from Lazio's point of view, it's important they just keep the tempo high, keep asking the questions, and eventually they will have an opportunity.
Well, they have one here from a set piece, which is whipped in towards him over there. He jumped well.
We see the foul initially, and when the ball does come in, Immobile doesn't quite get the right connection. He's there with a free header.
So many fouls.
Player on 95 Serie A goals for Lazio.
It says fragrance free, but whenever something says that it's fragrance
here
free,
he is now, Immobile with a shot, and Immobile gets the equaliser just after half time.
Laz getting a goal. It is now all tied up. 1-1 will not be a shutout, might be a tie.
Levels the game.
Well, that seemed oh so simple, didn't it? An excellent ball into the channel, but you know Immobile is going to be running either left or right. But when he gets into that position, he really does finish well. And who's made the pass again? It's Luis Alberto. His 14th assist. Immobile gets it past Nkuru's outstretched challenge, and they're back in it.
Back in Turin against his former club. Ciro Immobile scores his 29th Serie A goal this season to equal his career best tally of 2 years ago.
Whoops,
and breathe new life into this Lazio title bid. Here's Belotti for Torino now. Looking to go beyond Radu. Thought he was nudged off in there unfairly, but there was no foul given. Lazari for Lazio. Springing their step now. Milinkovic-Savic with the ball in, but it's well defended by Nkulu.
Poor kicking it away.
Patrick. Immobile. 2 or 3 first half sighters, but his radar was spot on when that chance came his way just after half time. Here he is again, looking to feed Lazio. Well, Aina came across, and that touch came off Lazio's goal kick. Mistake there by Bremer, and Torino rocking a bit here defensively.
They're rattled, aren't they? They've conceded, they're dropping deep, can't get hold of the ball, just need to clear their heads.
Nice footwork, trying
It was
to
a
control
massive
the
week
ball.
for them, Lazio this evening. Then the derby against Juve the weekend. So to try and maintain a buffer
No,
above
headed
the
it
bottom
right to
three.
the team, headed it straight to Tor.
Every point would be welcome. Mate. Just caught by Torino, who can't be too far away for a yellow card for persistent fouling.
Yes, you're right. Sort of the old totting up process. That's 4, I can remember straight off the top of my head, but of course that's what he's in there for.
My goodness.
Over Aiden. Here's Bremer. Need to find some composure again in the game now. Torino. This is the anchor.
40 minutes left in game time.
Belotti, good touch. Verdi. Fighting Aina forward from left wing back. Onto his right side, his weaker side.
Certainly worth a go though. Better from Torino, they move the ball quickly, eventually Aina comes inside but can't produce the finish.
Scored just the 1 goal in his time in Italian football so far. A winner here last season against Udinese. Lazio. Try and drive it. Aina here. To check back though and send it back to Patrick. Verona. Radu. Okay, well placed to clear for Torino.
It's hot.
Patrick. No pressure on the ball here from Torino players who are just content to sit off and defend very deeply. Might be a dangerous tactic. Luis Alberto. Johnny. He's come all the way to Lazio. Now Immobile. Torino. This is Milinkovic-Savic. Now Lazio, they're queuing up, waiting for a ball in, which was slow to arrive, but it will be a Lazio corner.
Good defending again from Aina, but they just can't get anywhere near the ball. Torino, quite right, they are dropping deep, having the ball to go in front of them at least, but offering nothing going forward. Here's the goal again. It really is well played by Chira Immobile. And Kulu, I think, has to do a lot more as well, but just goes for accuracy
Nice
across the keeper. Serie probably could have done a little bit better as well, but
It's Johnny. It's one touch away there by the anchor because there were 2 in white shirts behind and looking to pounce.
Tor's
Savic
defense.
gets in a good position, doesn't he? At the back post, the anchor, important touch.
Corner work short again. Luis Alberto. Patrick. Lazio. He's asking too much of himself there. Lazio really have come out firing in this second half.
I'm gonna have a nap after this. Possibly, maybe.
Break. Now Aina. Team Lazio who really won the hearts of the neutrals with that fantastic long unbeaten run. Playing some lovely football. Trying to manage to come back now for the second successive game. They're showing some fight and some desire and some hunger. All the attributes required.
Quite right. Grind out results when things aren't going well. That's what they've been doing.
Not wrong way.
Now it's Immobile again. Caicedo is square. So was Luis Alberto. Brought away by Nkulu. There's a big gap there between Torino's defence and attack again. There's Verdi. Now Rincon. Slow to get some bodies forward here.
Everybody walked on to Monster Sports Entertainment. Don't forget to smash
Back
the
to
thumbs
walking
up
pace
button
now.
on your
There's
way
big gaps
in.
all over the pitch, isn't there? Yeah, conditions,
chilling out.
as I said before, are testing to say the least. Tempo was really good in the first half. I can't see that being maintained all the way through, hence why substitutions will be key.
Here's Belotti. Ball square, but nowhere near the waiting Verdi. It's angled out towards Di Silvestri. Mate. A bit more ambition being shown by Torino now. Aina. Looking for Di Silvestri. It's a good ball that. Actually well defended by Johnny. A chance to counter now for Lazio. It's Luis Alberto on the move.
Big stretch.
He picked out Nkulu though. It's an end-to-end game which won't help the players in terms of their energy levels. It's sapping. Tommy Rincon now. Di Silvestri. Lukic. Aina. Quite narrow there, Aina. Need to find a way through. A hint of a handball, but it wasn't given, and now Aina has to track back. There's a few who are just jogging out there rather than sprinting. A foul given away by...
Play wasn't from Aina. Just lazy, sloppy. You're quite right, a few tired legs already, but tired minds, of course, leads to mistakes. Now, which side can make the least mistakes? Because there's no doubt that both sides will get opportunities here.
Error there by Johnny. This control from him. Lazio with this incentive to try and become the first team since Milan back in 2011 to win the Scudetto other than Juventus, who've been so dominant for so long. They've seen off threats from other teams in recent seasons. A real force, a formidable force. Lazio doing all they can to try and stay up there with them. Still 9 games to go after this one. Big chunk of the campaign still to play. But the top two still meet on match day 34 in Turin. And the time has come now for changes for both sides. It looks as though it's going to be 2 apiece. So Jordan Lukaku, the Belgian, stripped off there for Lazio. Torino will go first with their changes. Cristiano Saudi, the Argentinian fullback, who came off the bench and had a hand in a goal in that defeat against Cagliari, one of those coming on. There's Joaquin Correa coming on for Lazio. Alex It's Berenguer, number 21 there, has come off the bench for Torino, as well as Ansaldi.
Yeah.
I think Verdi, one of the players who's gone off for them. And the Di Silvestri. So a case of fresh legs there, Tony, for Torino.
Yes, absolutely. Not a big surprise either. Verdi, of course, hardly played. Didn't really look at peak fitness. Silvestri certainly has faded a bit as well. That's for Lazio. Well, Correa. That was a move that was always going to happen. He'll be fresh, bright. Of course, looking to impress. He and Caicedo do seem to swap about up top. Correa has been the go-to man more often than not. He gets his opportunity now, half hour to go.
Johnny and Caicedo, the two players departing. Correa and Lukaku coming on there.
Long day so far, it's only 3 p.m.
A check. Running. Looking for Lukaku. To the bench for the third game in a row since the restart. Younger brother of Inter's Romelu. He's not had too much game time this year. His fourth year now, an injury hit time really with Lazio. An hour gone. 2 goals we've seen have come early in either half. Belotti with the penalty for Torino, and then Immobile with the equaliser for Lazio. Two men who are teammates here with Torino. Now up to 50 goals between them at club level this season. There's Correa giving chase there, but a lost cause. He can be a key man on his day.
Well, certainly can, but it is important he keeps making those sorts of runs. You can see the anchor now just trotting back because he's had to chase him all the way back. So that pressure on, test the fitness of the other side. And in these sort of conditions as well, it's the team that normally comes out on top is the one that can keep the ball better, make the other side run around. At the moment, certainly has been Lazio that has done that.
Mason got beyond Perolo. Now Ansaldi. Dummied away from Lukaku. Dealt with by Acerbi. Beautiful touch there by Luis Alberto to set Lazio on their way. Lukaku. Rich Savic. One of those slow to join the attack there. Acerbi he was racing forward. Perolo with the tackle.
Tor had the lead in the first half, and then Laz got a goal in the second half.
Savic.
So far, so now it's tied 1-1.
Patrick. Here's Radu. Oh, Milinkovic Savic had peeled away. Well picked tag. Difficult chance with a diving header though.
Certainly was, but an excellent ball from Radu. Saw in the first half that combination.
Wait, there's nothing in
come
there.
Off that time, just inches too far above Milinkovic Savic. But an excellent ball from the left-sided centre half for Lazio, Radu.
No doubt it'll be a tough task for Lazio to try and hang on to Milinkovic Savic again this summer.
I didn't know that.
Wonderfully talented player. Lukaku. That's come off Bianco and behind for a corner, and Lazio are probing away again.
Yes, they are, and Torino have to find some way of stemming the tide at the moment. That means getting hold of the ball, keeping it, pushing themselves further up the pitch, but they're losing it easily. And then, of course, just retreating.
Luis Alberto's ball, straight to Serie.
Catching the ball. Tor's goalie.
Going back to the future of some of the star players there at Lazio. Of course, playing Champions League football next season will help keep them with the club. That was always the main target at the start of this campaign for Lazio. They've not played the Champions League since 2015. It's also the level where they want to be in terms of finances too, because that will allow them to spend some money and bolster this squad and try and have a more sustained push for the Scudetto in the years to come. Milinkovic-Savic there finds Correa. It's an important recovery tackle.
I don't know if
Certainly
this
was,
was CGR
Kulu,
outside,
the one
because
that
some places
stretched out and made the block, but an excellent run from Correa. Of course, he's full of running, just coming on. And Torino centre half from Kulu this time does stop the danger.
Luis Alberto's corner. Bianco, second time around, gets the ball away. Overlay forward, Correa. Offside given. And at the moment, there's only one team who appears to be pushing for a winner here.
Absolutely right. Talking Correa. See, just going a little too early, but it's Lazio pushing on, asking more questions. Still plenty of time in the game to go as well. 25 minutes, that seems a long time for Torino to hold out playing like this.
Heavy touch there by Ada. Serie has to go back to his keeper. Get the required weight on that header. Keeper who we barely mentioned tonight, Thomas Strakosha. In the first half, just one attempt on goal for Torino, which was the penalty.
Well, hello, welcome.
Correct. Keen to make inroads there.
Hello from Canada.
Milanko goes back to Sinigu. Serie, never shy to join the attack, is he? Lukaku. Going to break the way of Mate. It's just caught there by Lukaku.
Hey Zerk, how's it going, Zerk? What's going on? How are you doing?
Interesting fight at the bottom of the Serie A table in these final few weeks of the season. Just like the battle towards the top. Certainly is game on. The bottom two, a bit of drift there, but in that race to avoid the third relegation spot, certainly alive. Lecce just 1 point behind Sampdoria and Genoa. A big game tomorrow, actually. Lecce at home against Sampdoria. Massive game that in the survival battle. Torino with a point here would go 7 above the bottom 3. But they're a long way off achieving a point just yet. A quarter of the game to go. Luis Alberto for Lazio. Correa on the turn. Lukaku. Lazari back post, nice control. Staldi should clear here. Kept in play by Radu.
Oh.
Patrick. Lazari. He knocked across first time. With his weak on their foot, and Kulu was there. Milinkovic-Savic. Good ball for Lazari. Took the touch, then delivered. Bianco won the header. It is going to be, as you said, Tony, mentally and physically fatiguing for these Torino defenders.
Yes, it certainly is. It's almost like forwards versus attack, isn't it? can see 5 across the back for Torino, 3 in midfield.
Radu's ball across there, looking to pick out that run again, and Milinkovic Savic.
Close.
And Bellotti with a tired touch. But both coaches can make up to 5 changes, and you think they'll go through the whole repertoire?
Gentleman saying, "Come on, Lazio."
Luis Alberto here showing good energy. Chase his own ball forward. Needs some support now though, and then he just lacked that composure. And this is the summertime football we're going to see over the coming weeks. The temperature may well get warmer and warmer as we go through the month of July. More changes happening now. Torino's third
How's it going, Nina?
substitution.
What's going on?
Nina going off, but Simone Adera is coming off the bench. Youngster, winger, born here in Turin. He scored his first Serie goal at Lazio in a 3-1 win there a few years ago. Just though Berry
I'm doing good. How about you?
Left wing back
How
position.
are you doing?
He's Immobile. Well, opened up there for a shot.
I'm Monster's daughter, Molly, by the way. Hello.
It's another one from Immobile. His right
Almost
foot
19.
seems to let fly, but too much power, always going over the bar. Jordan Lukaku, it's a good challenge, but Ansaldi certainly felt it.
Inside the final 20 minutes. And Lazio dig deep again. A winning goal against Fiorentina came in the 83rd minute from Luis Alberto. After he played the advantage there for that tussle between Parolo and Bellotti, the 2 captains. Here's Radu. Lukaku's done well to get beyond Ansaldi. Needs a good ball now. Milinkovic Savic with a shot. Good save by Serie. There's Lazari. Parolo's hit. It deflects in. Marco
Laz getting another goal.
They've come from behind to lead again for the 2nd game running. And they're showing the fight and hunger in this title race. They won't give in. And they lead now by 2 goals to 1.
Well, they get their bit of luck, don't they? But rightly so. They're the team on the front foot, taking the chances. The ball was pinging across. Great form here, wasn't it, from Lukaku, who just skips past and
Nina, are you still here?
puts the ball to the back post. Milinkovic Savic, a great volley as well. Serie actually does well to stop that one, but when it comes back out, Parolo lets fly. Deflection, no doubt, takes it to Sirigu's left. Keeper, no chance. Lazio, fortunate, yes, but they deserve it.
First Serie A goal this season for Marco Parolo.
Subscribe to you, Nina.
Well timed for Lazio.
On mine.
Some serious questions come their way in these last couple of games, but boy, they found the answers.
Last night I heard my dad laughing super hard, and I was like, what the heck is he laughing at? And apparently it was from the stream last night, and how the family...
Question now, what they have left in their legs tonight. Can they try and come from behind now?
So they had a really fun time. They were talking about you earlier in the chat. They said not to say anything, but they did.
Bellotti. He's got a free kick. Foul was by Lukaku. Yellow card too for
You just go up in the chat, you can see where they're talking
and a
about.
chance for Torino with a set piece here.
Not just on
Absolutely, the winning runner, of course, is always Bellotti. Really does work very hard, but he is still on the ground. Lukaku, the rash challenge, just tempted in by Belotti to make the challenge, to hit a piece of the ball, but too strong for the referee's liking. Now,
yeah, I heard it was a lot of fun last night. You are welcome.
They've offered so little going forward in the second half.
They're just joking though.
Well, maybe a chance here. Got 5 in there to attack it.
Hello Kenta, how's it going?
Came off, I think, a bit savage.
Lazio, yes.
Rossi back to Mate. Offered in once again. That's Shakosha's ball. Well dealt with by him.
Yeah, apparently my dad was doing so bad that Steele had to keep him off
Sets his
the
team going straight away.
Like,
Lewis Alberto.
I'm like, y'all are
Rincon was
wild.
back covering, did well. The game is very stretched now. Lukic for
I think he
Belotti.
might be having a nap right now, but I will.
Berenguer went ahead of him.
I'll let him know that you stopped
She
by.
had to find him, but couldn't get the pass through. That throw will go Lazio's way.
Belotti just trying to spin and win something. There's no doubt that the move from Moreno Longo to put on Adair is a positive one. Took off aim of the wing back. Berenguer's gone to play there, which isn't his favourite position, but he will push further forward. So they're certainly trying to get back in the game, but it's keeping Lazio out. At the same time, trying to keep the ball and put pressure on the Lazio defence.
Oh yes.
So another
Good
cooling
job,
break.
Steelers team.
With 15 to go for stoppage
Oh my
time.
goodness.
I think we're going to see Bastos coming off the bench shortly for Lazio. But Lukaku's done well since coming off the bench.
Yeah, he certainly has. It's an excellent cross. Timing of the volley from Lukovic-Savic was perfect as well.
Oh,
And Parolo just lets fly.
wait, for what link?
Unfortunately, comes off Bremer. Nothing Sirigu can do, but just felt the goal was coming. So much pressure, so much possession for the away side.
Because YouTube has a thing now where when you go to tap on the
Finally
person's name,
From his lofty perch, look at the joy.
I can't go straight to your
Simone
channel, so I just have
Inzaghi.
to like search up your channel and stuff.
Very different emotions to Moreno Longo there. If it is to be a win this for Lazio, it would be a notable
That
one
will be funny to
for
watch.
Inzaghi. It'll be his 107th
Hell's
in
Kitchen,
charge
it
of the
says,
club.
Chef somehow
Which
mistakes
would be more than
potato
any other coach
for an
in their
egg.
history.
I
The
put them in
moment
watch later
he's
because
tied
I
on
wanna
top
watch
of the
it later.
list with Sven Goran Eriksson, the man who led them to their last Scudetto. It's been a pretty good few days too for the Inzaghi family. Brother Pipo has led Benevento back into Serie A. They sealed the Serie B title last night with 7 games to spare.
Oh, this is my cat over here. You
Done
can
a
kind of see
super
her
job
in
on
the
his
corner.
12 months there.
Her name's
So
Tripper.
the brothers
She,
will be reunited in Serie A next season.
She's 15 years old, but she's like really small. She's very tiny for a 15-year-old cat. But she's out.
So back underway then.
Where am I? Whoa, what am I doing? Weird.
As it stands, Lazio will cut the gap to 1 point at the top of Serie A
Oh, yep.
before Juve head for Genoa later on this evening. Here's Immobile, who scored the equalising goal for Lazio.
Oh.
Luis Alberto, now Radu. Correa, and that to turn.
Live chat.
He's got a shot away as well, but the anchor got the block in. Rincon,
About 10 minutes
still well
left.
there. This is
10,
Lukic.
13 minutes left. 10, 13. It's kind of a jump. There's like 12 minutes left within the game. Yeah, she's such a little bean.
Berenguer.
She's like really old though. There you kind of see her.
Swung in well. Starting to be attacked, and Belotti being joined up there
Just
by
relaxes.
Ederna.
Shows out. I took her outside yesterday.
It's the Lukaku.
For
Brought
sure.
down by Mobile.
Thank you for coming in and saying hi.
The gaps are there to exploit. Luis
Oh, the guy
Alberto,
knew you were
Mobile is
here.
in support. Finding white shirts in the attack. Lazio now.
Have fun.
Lazio kill the game off here.
I will. Well,
steered away by Bremer for Torino.
Probably see you later. I don't know.
Lazio's cross wasn't the right one either.
Have a good day.
Some of his teammates to
And
get
night.
across the goal, but it was 5-on-4. Didn't change
About
the
10
game.
minutes left here within the game.
So Vincenzo Manico is coming off the bench here late on for Torino. Bremer going off, so it's the centre half being sacrificed. The forward coming on, Manico is just 19. And also Lukic is the defenders coming on. So more fresh legs for Torino. Perona,
Later.
the old stager, 35 years of age now.
Hey, buddy.
Been around for a long, long time, battling away in that midfield area. It's produced what could be a very significant goal tonight. It's Gigi
Lupe?
to be watchful there with the card who applying the pressure.
My goodness.
Torino have swapped around their formation. Berenguer now is further forward, and Salvi swapped from right to left-hand side. Gigi has gone to the right. Just trying somehow, Marina Longo, to find the right formation to stem the tide that Lazio are bringing at them.
Rincon. Berenguer. Saudi on the overlap, the Berenguer coming inside. Rincon. Midico. That was by Patrick. Mirigo still testing away. Now in Saudi. Subs have brought some spark for Torino. That's a decent ball in too. And Radu, the ball away for Lazio. Rare spell where they're defending now. But then Mate gives the ball away. Impetus ebbs away for the home team. Joaquin Correa. It's done well. Oh, and it was right across the face of goal, just too far in front of Immobile. And out of play. But a chance there to put
Absolutely right. I'm just surprised that Immobile didn't absolutely bust a gut to get to that far post. Correa, nice and fresh. When he gets the ball, you know what he's going to do. He's going to take on Lianco, the defender. Either shoot or cross. You see just hesitation there from Immobile. Doesn't quite
Julissa,
really
hello,
go
welcome back.
to the far post. He's trying to pull out at one point. He clearly just lets it go. But Correa, since he's come on, yes, it's against a tired defence, but certainly done well.
Well, a touch there by Syracuse, so it's going to be a corner, and Luis Alberto will take it for Lazio. There's a big attack, and Sherby went up. And Lazio penalised, Torino free kick.
Just a little early, using Ansaldi's shoulders. What's it, Sherby?
Rolo's tackle. It's going to be a free kick.
Just looking at that challenge, I actually thought he did get the ball, but if that's a foul, that's number 5 or 6, is it, for Parolo?
Yeah, the abacus is working wonders for you, Tony.
Absolutely.
He's not a player who is on the tightrope in terms of a yellow card meaning a ban.
About 7
Sherby
minutes
and
left
Lazio are
within
both
this
in that
game.
category. Don't want to lose any more players,
Laz
Lazio.
in the lead by 1 point, by 1 goal.
Switch of play there for Ansaldi. Looking to get beyond Lazzarini, but he was dogged there with discipline. Milinkovic Savic. Luis Alberto still full of running. It's been a real shift from him as so many others in the white shirts of Lazio tonight. Similiano Faris there, Inzaghi's number 2. Still organising, hoping to see them over the line here. Rincon to Ansaldi. Too long for Gigi.
Well, they're trying to summon some energy from somewhere, aren't they? Substitutions have been good for Torino. They have committed bodies forward, but still have to find that quality as well.
Not forced a single save from Strakosha the whole game. Just that penalty, which beats him in the first 5 minutes. And Kudu, Berenguer, and he provides some magic to get his team back level. Mate, good block that by Cherby. Comes the way of Rincon. Now Ansaldi. What's a good ball in? Don't think a chance there for Adera. Sure, he just misjudged the flight of that cross.
I think you're right, because Radu was getting underneath the ball. Adera wasn't convinced, didn't certainly run behind with any sort of conviction to get the ball, but just earlier, it's a Cherby again that throws himself in the way to make a block. That boy has made so many blocks this season, puts everything on the line. Of course, such a fan's favourite.
CGI. I didn't know it was
So.
CGI.
Tighter winning teams need the goals and firepower and flair, but also that steel, which the likes of a Cherby bring.
Hello, Rivera.
The
game is not over yet. There's about 5 minutes left.
And they come together
But
in
so
this
far,
comeback
Laz is
again
winning.
for Lazio tonight. Closing in now, another 3 points. Correa dancing his way through. Milinkovic-Savic.
Oh.
Very poor block there by Gigi. Just about keeps his team in the game. Berenguer. Cherby back to Strakosha. Here's Mate. Different wavelength to Gigi. A bit scrappy out there now. Milinkovic-Savic was holding Rincon. A few words exchanged. Clear effect that by the Serbian. And Saldi. Berenguer. And Saldi. What's he meant to be? Saldi still actually knocked across, but now it comes in. It's a good ball as well. Brave header by the Lukaku. It's Gigi. Found the second wind here, Torino. Mate. Berenguer. Back to Mate. Adera now. Berenguer. Adera goes again, but Cherby steers the ball away for Lazio. It's a gripping ending. Good feet there by the anchor.
Lazio just needs to keep going and make
Kudu
sure
comes
to
in.
get
It's a
away
late
from
tackle
Torino.
there. The referee playing the advantage for now. And Saldi. You can take your eyes off this. Could still be a twist in the tail. Berenguer. And Minica. Berenguer with the ball in. Parova still battling away with the block. Rincon. Saldi for Rincon again. He's gone through so much work, looking to battle there with Lazari. To win a free kick might be the aim. He's actually given away a free kick.
They just can't find a way through, can they, Torino? Doing well to keep the ball, showing plenty of spirit. There's no doubt that quality that last third has been lacking to this point, but they're still giving it a go.
Still a couple of changes up Lazio's sleeve, and they will make 2 further alterations now. Bastos coming on. Jan Govan was a starter at the weekend against Fiorentina. Lazio going off. Patrick also departing. And Jonathan Anderson, the Dutchman, who made his Serie debut coming off the bench at the weekend, is also on for a late cameo as well. So we're heading towards stoppage time, of which there could be a decent chunk. All eyes on the board, which is imminent. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time.
5 minutes of stoppage time, have it on. Right now, Tor has the ball.
More work to be done by Lazio
on last side.
to preserve all 3 points here.
But Lazio is trying to get it away, trying to keep their lead.
There's Anderson. On the books of Ajax, the youngster. Here he is once again, the Dutchman. Immobile. Onto that left side. Need to find Luis Alberto. Anderson's still there.
Last trying
Savic
hard.
too, but he was a bit tired there. And Torino have a chance to counter
the ball back now.
Berenguer. Brinko. Still looking to drive his team forward. He's been allowed to carry here. Deep ball inside was overhit. Luis Alberto. Going to be shattered. Both sets of players off the back of this. He's Immobile. He's still going. Touch there, a wee bit heavy though, and it allowed Gigi to make the tackle, but it's going to be Lazio corner.
And Gigi got back quickly because Lianco was treading water badly. Immobile just picks it up, attacks across the goal, eats up the seconds as well.
Looks like Lazio's going to take this one.
Going to need some recovery effort to get set again for the weekend. Lazio with the home game against Milan. Remember, without Immobile, without Caicedo. Torino, they're travelling for them. They stay in Turin, but they go away to Juve. Life gets no easier. Luis Alberto. The fear for Torino is that by the time they play that match now against Juve the weekend, their 6-point gap above that bottom 3 may well decrease. Their 8th year back in Serie A this, but their position in the top flight is somewhat precarious. Immobile to keep Torino boxed in there, and he's done well. Another free kick. This is eating up time now, exactly where Lazio want to be. Deep in the Torino half of the pitches. Immobile goes down.
Yes, absolutely. Just playing this game out. They've done ever so well to get themselves back ahead. They have been the better side. Now they'll take every little opportunity to eat into the clock, but just you can look at the players. So tiring conditions out there.
Game time.
Minute and a half of concentration for Lazio now.
Tiring conditions, and without the adrenaline that a crowd brings as well to give them an extra edge in these late stages of the game. I'm sure if the home fans were here, the Torino fans would respond to that. Lovely swivel there by Milinkovic-Savic, and he wins a corner. You can see the heads dropping for Torino.
Brilliant play, isn't it? Great feet in between two Torino players.
95th minute of the game. Mate's won it back there for Torino. Here's Belotti. It's won a free kick. Has to go along now for them. 30 seconds of stoppage time to go. Needs a big punt down the pitch from Salvatore Serie. Foul there by Mate. And that whistle, perfect to the ears of Lazio.
You're absolutely right, that just about does it. It looks like Scudetto is still a realistic dream, and putting pressure on Juventus, who are up next.
Forward by Cherby. Another superb comeback win for Lazio.
And that is the game. That's the final score is 1-2 Laz. Thank you everybody for joining me. Don't forget to smash what game going on? Yeah. It just finished. So the final score is 1-2 Laz. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button on your way out. Subscribe to the bell for notifications so you get notified whenever we're live. And I hope to see you here next time. Bye!